Zangiefsgym here. I'm Timothy, and this is video 3.0 in my series on how to fight Menat with Zangief. 3.0 is going to be all that there is for the number 3 because it's just for the critical art. Now, Menat's critical art is called the Nefertem, and there's really not a whole lot to say about the critical art. It's just like anybody else. You need the full EX meter so that you can do the critical art in the first place. It's 2 quarter circle forward with a punch button, any punch button, 2 quarter circles forward, and any punch button will do this move. And alright, we'll take a look at what it looks like. She could do this move on wake up, she could do it as part of a combo, or she could just do it unsuspectedly out of nowhere. Either way, this is what it looks like. And we'll talk about it. Okay, now we can talk about what we saw, what happened, what did it do. Alright, so it did 330 points of damage. So it's a powerful attack. No surprises there. It's a very, very strong attack. If she does it with a combo, I can imagine she'd be pushing over 400 without too much trouble. You know, like any critical art, it's high damage. It's a serious concern. So when she has full meter, you definitely want to respect that and be cautious. Ooh, I beg your pardon. And be cautious. You know, as you're trying to get in to deal some damage, deal some heavy blows. Just be aware of her critical art. Just for the sake of it, she has a 4-frame startup on this. So unlike Zangief, she does not have practically instantaneous critical art. She does have to cast it. It is a 4-frame startup. So Zangief, 1-frame startup for his critical art. So he's gonna be faster. But he also has to be very, very close. And she has to be close as well. So for the sake of this video, let's just try, oh god, yeah, that was number 5, okay. Let's try being back away, right? If we're back too far, it won't work. She won't hit us. So what's the comfortable range? What range can she hit us at? She can hit us at start position, okay? But if we move back a little bit, okay, well, we're back far enough. If we move back a little bit, she won't get us. We have to move back a ways, actually. We're almost, you know, most of the screen distance away from her to prevent her from hitting us. But if we're in the normal start position, say this is round 2, right? Round 1, she built up meter, you know, and she didn't spend it. Now in round 2, she pulls this out of nowhere. You're like, what? I didn't know you were gonna do that. You know, you could block it if you're reacting in time, but say we didn't know she was gonna do that. We just get ready. Maybe you could block it. Well, let's just say you couldn't. Now she's got over 300 points of damage done to you immediately. 330 points of damage done immediately, and the match just began. That's not a very good way to start it. So, so just be aware. It's a 4-frame startup. It's not the fastest, but it's still relatively quick. It's still, and she can reach you. It's a ranged critical art. You and me playing Zangief have got to be all the way in here if we want to. That's not the critical art. Sorry about that. You know, we have to be next to her, or we're not going to get our critical art. But when Menat did hers, she could be, you know, she could be startup position away from us and still get it. So she does not limited to range very much on this critical art. For the most part, she has a little bit of room for error when she goes to throw this out. That's just something to be aware of. She's going to catch you unless you're most of the screen away from her. But if you're anywhere near the start position range, you know, a jump-in range. If you're near a jump-in range, she's going to catch you with the Nefertem. Alright, I don't have anything else really to go on about with this. We could talk about it for a while. This could definitely be comboed into a critical art. Menat can combo into a critical art, I should say. So just be aware of that. I'm gonna move on to the V skills in 4.0. That's all we're gonna do for the number 3. I'm just gonna move right to number 4, so you guys can have it in your minds that each different type of move has its own number. So critical art has its own number. It's number 3. That's all I have to say about that, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope this helps. And take care.